So I got drunk and went randonauting with my boyfriend. I know this really happened, gets tossed around here a lot. I realize it's an easy plot device to start a good scary story on, but this really did happen. A bit of a backstory. I love geocaching, random trail apps, anything that gets one out and exploring the world around them. Randonautica works on the user's intention. You think of something you want to find or see, tap the button and go, more or less. I also occasionally enjoy drinking. These two hobbies usually go well together, so long as someone is a sober buddy. My boyfriend doesn't drink, and as I'd partaken in a round or two, I suggested in that rosy dopamine glow that we go on a random trek for the fun of it a couple nights ago. We agreed to try it down by one of the many local nature reserves in our area, because our last adventure had landed us in a maze of suburban housing complexes, and no one enjoys having some idiot stomping around in their backyard on their quest for meaning. Anyway, down at Pickering Beach we head, me, warm and giddy in the passenger seat, a half grin curling the corner of my mouth as I opened the app. I want to see something crazy. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking either. I'm a skeptic at heart, and I like to roll the dice. I couldn't tell you the difference between the app's attract or avoid settings, so I just picked the power button, or as we call it, the show me what you got button. I watched as it calculated my coordinates, telling me to breathe, relax, get ready for my journey. The purple marker indicated we were chasing a void, and we started down the winding path towards the parking area. Now, regular dark and creepy doesn't faze me much. I'm not afraid of the dark, and I'd had enough liquid courage to be extra unafraid. But the closer we got to the purple dot, the more unsettled I felt. The marsh is desolate at this time of year, especially in the solitary glow of headlights. The trees are twisted and stunted things, laid bare by winter and kept sickly by the salt. Their squat and armless forms jut from the desiccated fragmites, a sea of withered down brown, full of wind-blown susurrations. I think it says we have to walk towards the beach. I slurred a bit as my boyfriend parked a car and cut the engine and lights. I held my phone out to him, the screen now the only source of illumination, casting odd shadows across his face as he scrutinized the dot. You didn't turn off water spots, he said matter-of-factly, the slightest tinge of annoyance peppering his tone. Now, admittedly, I was a little fuzzy-headed, so with a click of my tongue I tabbed the settings. No, look, they're off, look. Weird, it's probably just glitched. Go ahead and try again, he said, ever the pragmatist. I sighed. Not giving a sighted glance always irks me a bit, but technical issues are technical issues, so I tapped back and hit the power anomaly button again. No new anomalies in your area. I slumped down in the passenger seat, deflated, and passed him my phone. Or I would have anyway, but I fumbled it. The glow of the screen faint and dim deep under the driver's side seat where it fumbled to. Shit, sorry, I mumbled. He sighed and bent over to excavate it, leaving the view from his side window unobscured. The marsh dark, but discernible where the purple arrow had told us to walk through. We were about 6 feet from the tree line. Something huge lumbered by in front of those gnarled trees. It wasn't an animal or a person. It was completely naked, its fleshy body hued in putrid pink and gray tones. It looked wet and slick, its gait uneven and jerky, like something unaccustomed to walking. It was too tall to see its head from my position in the seat. I screamed. I screamed like a lost child at the mall. I was hysterical and sobbing. My boyfriend sat bolt upright, blissfully blocking my view of that thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Start the car, start the car, start the car. I babbled stupidly, my boyfriend desperately bringing the engine to life and the headlights on at top speed as he whipped his head back and forth trying to locate whatever it was I was losing my mind about. It was gone. What the hell? What is it? What? His voice full of bewilderment and alarm. It's Fleshy Dan. I don't know why I know that or what the fuck that thing really is. Oh god, just leave. I blurted out in a rush of hysterical panic. I don't know where the name came from. I don't know why I said it, but when I said it, I knew it to be correct. We tore out of the reserve like the devil was chasing us. I spent the past few days searching for anything online I could to put an explanation to that thing. No luck so far. And you couldn't pay me enough to head back there at night again for another look, though I can't get the memory of its twisted, grisly form out of my head. I haven't used the app since either.